And now you don't have to worry about your gear getting stolen when you go into a gas station to pee or get coffee. On this video, obviously, we're going to be going over some truck-related gear items for fall that you have in your hunting rig. And these are things to hopefully make this season just a little better, a little smoother, a little more efficient. Let's get started. This is just a pretty simple way I came up with the ability to lock my stand in my truck, and that's just a little peace of mind if I stop at a gas station or whatever, or storing it for a few hours. But this is just like a cable loop guy I bought from the hardware store, and I bought this little mini padlock or whatever on Amazon. I like the ones that have these sort of numbers and the ability to maybe even set your own combo. You can use like your birthday or something like that, but that way I don't have to keep track of a key, and I could tell somebody the code if they had to go get something in or out of my truck that I've got locked in here. This is probably one of the best items on the list, but definitely one of the most underrated. LED headlights. You can get aftermarket LED headlights and they make the world of difference. Also could save you a couple $100s if you crash into a deer that now you can see at a greater distance and get stopped in time. I can't tell you how much I like having LED headlights in the truck. I upgraded this a year ago after I went on a hunt with actually Andy, and he said, man, you need to upgrade your headlights, and he was definitely spot on with that recommendation. So highly recommend them. Anywhere in that I think $40 to $60, $70 on Amazon. You can get a decent brand. You got to kind of punch in your configuration for your vehicle, but definitely well worth the investment. The Jet Sled is actually one of my other favorite items that I've purchased over the years. It works well for, like, say, pulling a 100, 120 pound does out of the woods or whatever. I do recommend adding a strap at the top. Also, you can use this to maybe move some of your more permanent stats. You can throw those big ladder sections in here and drag it around the woods a lot easier than carrying all those big clunky ones. So definitely a good gear item, doubles for anybody that does a little ice fishing in the winter as well. So another recommendation of mine would be trail cams. Always have a couple extra trail cams in the car ready to roll. Heck, this one's not even out of the box yet. That's a Moultrie. We're gonna be testing that for like a good budget cam. We'll see. I got my batteries, my SD cards. In the glove box, I always have just like 8 AA batteries. And I also keep a pack of the AAAs for the headlamps or whatever. Those seem to die, and you definitely need to keep those bad boys, but recommend those. The Apple SD card reader is another gear item that is either in the bag or the truck. Heck, maybe you need 2 of those. Never gonna have enough headlamps in your vehicle as well either. 2 key items I keep in here. One, face paint, because then I can use the mirror to get all my camoed up looking like Braveheart. Another thing, a lighter. You guys that have a private farm, you may have a lock on that gate, and sometimes that key won't go in there if weather conditions are poor, so I do have a lighter in there. Also all-purpose, just fire starter. Something I think I'm gonna add to the list is a cam strap, tree stand strap. And that's just because after my opening day debacle and needing to borrow those extra, it seems like with my mobile style, an extra cam strap or tree stand strap or 2 wouldn't be a terrible decision. Another extra gear item would definitely be a hitch hauler. If you've got a small SUV or a mid-sized smaller truck, those hitch haulers really make a difference as far as being able to get more gear to either a hunting camp or bring home an animal. I keep a thermos actually in the car, and a lot of times if I stop to get coffee on my way to a hunt, say a morning hunt for example, I'll get 2 cups or whatever and dump one of them in here for safekeeping for later. And that's because after the hunt, let's say it's 9, 10, 11 o'clock and I got to drive home now, the better part, you guys traveling an hour, 2, 3 hours even. I've got coffee ready to go, and it's generally warm enough, if you will, at that point, and I don't have to make an additional stop on my way home, because chances are I'm trying to get home, you know, live the family life. Wife likes it when I'm on time versus late. So I always just get 2 coffees in the morning, and I know one's kind of my later caffeine kick for that longer drive after a morning hunt. This is my final gear item, and this is like my kit bag. And in the event that I gotta recover an animal, this is like in the car and it's ready to go. And I like having this separate from my regular hunting bag because stuff in here that I need. In this bag, I've got a couple extra recovery lights with new batteries that I put in them this fall. Obviously some fixed blade knives. I like a fixed blade, a little bit stronger setup. Also, never buy a camouflage knife. Always orange handles or add a piece of orange tape to. That's a definite pro tip. The other thing, this bag is a frame system bag, and obviously where it's legal, I do like the ability to pack out an animal. If you're solo, that does make moving that weight a lot easier, or if you've got to go over some obscure obstacles, having a pack frame is a good route to go. Definitely recommend picking up maybe a used frame bag or a frame bag on a discount. Guys, appreciate you watching. If you have any gear that you keep in your truck that you think we need to add to the list, let me know, because that only makes us better hunters, and I appreciate everybody sharing information. Good luck out there this fall. Team Harder and Bucks, we're out.
Sure, scout in the rain. It'll be fun. Man, half the people on these podcasts don't do this bullshit. This is miserable. But I want to kill a big one. So, oh God, about fell off the trail. Can't see when I got the headlamp on me.